just want to say.
She's mine. Made him have him once, but I had him all the time.
Happy retirement, Mr. David. I hope you enjoy leaving the industry that you've been so successful
Chris, I
in.
do have you plugged into the number I gave you, so whenever you log on, it should be already in the 3-shot.
Listen, I know.
Okay, okay, got it.
Okay, this is the problem. And Sherri says happy retirement. Just in case that white man did not record it. And there is Sherri. She's right there. She don't give a damn. Look at her. She's a smart. Boy, when you get money, that's how you act. All right, love you, cousin. It's a splendid, crazy
It would
person.
give me a headache. All that stuff came like Crystal Light.
Yeah, I was doing 66 packs.
Hit the intro.
66.
I love sending Kym pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So like I had
like a son. Two funny mamas. What's with the grin?
Like right here.
Dope.
That's weird. Hey,
everybody.
hey, hi, welcome. Shit, what's wrong with you? That was abusive.
I'm glad to be here.
Quit putting that in my face like that. Hey, welcome. Hi, everyone. Give me my phone, Chris. I'm sorry, Sherri. Everything was fine until you saw it, Dulce. Did you see what happened, Sherri?
No,
Did you see?
no.
Welcome to Two Funny Mama. No, let me explain. Let me first of all, welcome to Two Funny Mamas, everyone. I'm Kym Whitley and Dulce Sloan and
Sherri Shepherd.
I'm so traumatized. I haven't been on here in months, and when I do, you start cursing and then jumping back and screaming at everybody. I don't know what's going on over there in LA.
Let me explain what happened.
Cousin's on the phone.
The rapture?
No.
I heard no trumpet.
Okay, Deja, start playing the music. We about to intro, right? I'm ready. Chris takes his big ass hand and strength. First of all, y'all have not seen Chris in person. He's 7 foot, okay, tall and all man and muscle. And he pushed me like he thought he was like, you know how you do like a little like that? Well, I flew 3 feet into the mic. Then he takes the mic and pushes it in my mouth. Nasty.
Inappropriate,
disrespectful.
Is he having some kind of flashbacks?
I don't know.
To what?
Oh, wow.
So we'd recreate of Mice and Men.
Wow, Sherri.
I didn't get that reference.
That was
Lenny.
She trying to be nasty.
I get it.
Hey, Kym, I'm doing the podcast.
Sherri, Dulce Sloan's here. You know her from The Daily Show. She's got a great K-drama podcast called Chasing K-Drama. Good to see you, Sherri. It's been forever. How have you been? How's the show going? We've got a few things to hit today. I'm live in Los Angeles handling this firsthand for you as you're the 51% controlling owner of Two Funny Mamas.
No. We got the documentation. It's 50%. I sent it to Kym to sign it.
Yeah. I own 51% of this company.
Right.
I used to, but I changed it. Kym now has 50% of Two Funny Mamas. The paperwork is done.
So nice.
Wasn't that nice? She got tired of me.
And just to let you know, the IRS is about to audit us. So now that you're 50%, you're partially responsible. So
they're not
just
audit.
Great timing for you to be complaining.
What?
Wait.
How you audit a podcast?
You try to be funny, right? We got what you do wrong, Sherri.
But this is a 501c3.
Girl.
We're supposed to plug tour dates before we talk about the IRS stuff. So, Sherri, you're on the road. Where are you at next?
Well, wait a minute. I just feel like we just got this is like foreplay got cut short so quickly. And we went straight to sex.
I'm used to that. I'm used to that.
Not me. I'd like to slow it down a little.
I just got here. So God forbid I do anything.
And it's so
it's a lot
going
on.
This is Dulce Sloan, who has an Emmy for her hosting duties on The Daily Show. If you guys ever saw Dulce, so amazingly hysterically funny, and we're so honored to have Dulce. She moved to LA, and she's all things K-dramas, just like me, but even more than me. She's got her podcast. What's it called?
It's called Chasing K-Dramas.
And I know Chris said all of this before, but I just had to rewind it and slow it down. Chasing K-Dramas. I should start a podcast too. Because that's where I get to really talk about
you
my
can't
love.
do this one. You
podcast.
can't show up for this one. So shut your mouth.
3 of these.
Okay.
Not enough.
Oh, I got 2 of those.
Look at that.
Is this you got?
We got 4, I think.
That's
3.
amazing.
We have 3.
We got 3, and then I have a 1. So we got 4.
So
I
you
got
have 4.
5. No, I got 5.
Chris Denman from Farmington, Missouri has the same.
Yeah, I remember
So
when
we
it
got
showed
3 for
first
2
time.
Funny Mamas, and I got 2 for the Sherri Show. So I got 5.
That's right.
I can tell you, no one was happier about our NAACP nomination than Michael Costa. They send you the certificate, and he hung it up in his office before me or Roy. And I walked in and I was like, "What's?" He's like, "I got nothing." And I was like, "Hey man, calm down." He was way too excited.
Sound like Chris.
Right.
Michael Costa's not
much
black.
better version of me. You'd be so much happier with
No,
Michael.
no.
And Andre has one now, Sherri. Don't ask why.
Shout out to Michael's dog, Walter.
Okay.
Yo, fuck that dog.
What is going on here with the language?
I
Okay.
apologize for the inconvenience.
Me too. Sorry.
Am inappropriate.
Sorry.
We should slide over more. What's up with this camera?
Did Kim give you the rules? Because she gave you
No,
the
I did
wrong
not know
rules.
this was a good Christian show.
We
Yeah,
have
well,
Christian
maybe
mode.
it's broke down Christian.
Did you say broke down?
Yeah.
The camera seems like it's heavier on that side. Like it's not in the middle.
11:49.
When
No,
did
that's
Chris
regular.
turn into a black girl? Who is this? What just happened?
That's my friend Callie. She's also a comic.
You're making me laugh, Sherri. I feel like the podcast just got hijacked. This is
Bring it
Chris
more.
threw me all the way up.
I saw Chris, and then I saw a pretty girl 3 seconds later.
Hey,
That's not
too
right.
low.
That's
That's
just
too
all.
low.
That's all.
I had
titties.
it under control.
That's all
That's
titties.
too low, Chris. Bring that
It's too
computer
low.
back up.
Let's
Bring
go.
it back. There you go.
Bring it back up.
There you go.
Right there.
It should be head and neck, and y'all. It's a lot of breasts between the 3 of you. So show that.
Direction.
Like a little,
This.
but you're not like turning.
It's 'cause
the
he has
camera.
this in
No,
the
like
way.
that way.
Hold up. That's
Can
'cause
y'all
he
get
has this.
close
There
to
you
the? There we go.
Then
I'm
it lift it up.
First of all,
Well, we don't want to cut
Okay.
the titties off.
We don't want to cut them off, but also you don't need to see my panza. There we go. Perfect. This framing is great.
what did you call it?
Panza.
no fupas.
Okay.
There we
When
go.
you were gone 6 months, the whole world changes on your podcast.
Yeah, it
You
was
were gone
6
for
months.
6 months?
Yeah, I was gone. I think longer than that.
What? Then who
We
were the other
went on
ones?
vacation
We went on
last
vacation.
year,
Here we go.
but we never
I
came back.
A shoulder and a shoulder.
But-
Yeah, we went.
But y'all were on tour.
No, we just
did
never
take
came
a summer
back.
break. We took a summer break, and then Sherri's. When her TV show starts, it's a lot of work.
Yes, I've done it.
Yeah, and I've had to help her, so it was exhausting.
Hi, Callie.
So,
Hi. Nice.
So
to
you,
meet
how
It's a
long
lo-
have you been
it's a
doing
lot.
stand ups?
It's my
wait a
4th
minute,
year.
Let me get my
The
titties
4th
out.
year. Okay.
There.
Yeah, there's a lot of boobs over on that end. I'm over here.
Come up a little bit.
Sherri lost hers, so
Yeah, I got mine cut off, so I can't join the party. But
recycled
it's a
them.
lot.
She donated to the people who need them.
So since one thing, let's talk about your tour dates. Oh, do we have the thing to put
Y'all
it
got
up?
tour dates? Listen, I would love to promote some tour
Yeah.
dates.
If Deja has that information, I
Oh,
don't think I sent Chris anything, but I think he has it.
well,
But
can
I'm
you
going on a
verbally tell
20
them right
city
now?
tour. I'm going on
Wow.
a 20 city tour
There it
starting
is.
January 6th, I believe, called Make It Make Sense. I honestly don't know the cities. I know one is Chicago.
It's
There's
up
another
right
one.
now.
Oh,
Mhm.
I
And
don't
where
know.
can people go to find your dates, Sherri?
SherriShepherd.com. And you can buy tickets from that website as well. So SherriShepherd.com. It's called Make It Make Sense because so many things are just baffling to me. And I'm trying to make sense of it
Menopause.
all.
Uh-huh.
So it starts January 6th, but no, excuse me, January 6th. I am in North Carolina, like the Raleigh-Durham area at a club. That's also on there. And that's just my practice thing. I'm practicing, I'm trying new material. But the actual tour starts January 6th. And
great.
I think I might be in a city near you, but I also have on my site where you could put your city down And then if I get enough response for that particular city, I will come. Then, of course, Kym and I, for Two Funny Mamas, we'll be doing like the big, hopefully, dates together, like the
Mother's
Valentine's Day, Mother's Day.
Oh, right.
Ooh, let me open for y'all.
Hey,
I come by y'all.
Women.
If you want the cities, I got them.
I don't know. For me, honestly, Dulce, Kym does. I don't do women because we tend to. No, we just tend to talk about a lot of this. We hit a lot of the same stuff, and I never like going. What are you gonna be doing? Well, okay, I won't do mine. What are you gonna be doing? Kym does women. I tend to do more men because they'll talk about different stuff. That's just me. Because I'm
I don't ever ask the comic in front of me what they're doing because I don't care.
I don't either because I don't go
wait
with
a
women.
minute.
So I never do it either.
No, but remember that time we were on tour, ladies' night. Remember me and Melanie Camacho had the same
12 jokes.
I was like this. Oh my God. Same set we did.
Yeah, that wasn't a good night. No, I'm not. I was kidding when I said the same 12 jokes, but y'all, it was a couple things y'all hit on. And the thing about it was,
we were friends, so it wasn't no big deal.
You both killed. But I think the audience was like, did we hear this before? And it wasn't like you stole from each other. It was just a universal thing.
And so I always ask Melanie if we're on the same show. I'm like, hey, you doing that joke? Because she's been doing comedy. She has plethora. She can move it. And now my jokes are. Now I have stuff I can move out. It's not necessary. But when I had that 15-minute set, and you got to understand, Sherri, it was my first night on Ladies' Night. I wasn't changing nothing. I was already nervous. I was like, oh my God, I'm with these ladies. I got 15 minutes to kill.
Yes.
And we were at a big venue. Were we at the Staples Center or something?
Yeah,
we were at a huge venue.
And I was like, nope, not dropping nothing.
You can't.
And I wasn't. So from that experience, I understand. What I do now sometimes is I listen to comics before they go up. I mean, when they're on stage, because I was like, in Black comics, I was like, Lord have mercy, I don't want to cross material. But Dulce is kind of white, so I don't think I have to worry about that.
Well, Dulce talked about her mama. So unless anybody else was birthed by Mary Ann Hill, I really don't have too many issues with that. Most of my stand-up is things that happen in my life, so I don't talk about general stuff.
Okay.
So if it's...
Unfortunately, that was in my life too. Oh, sorry, huh?
Well, like I talk about like, my mother's dog and then, trying to, because even some of like, I like a few dating things, but it's more, I do more of like talking about my family, talking about my life experiences. So since I guess I don't do so much general things, like even if it's a dating thing, I'm talking about a specific experience that I had. So I don't, because like sometimes there's a parallel thought kind of situation because some white girl comic tried to tell me that I had like stolen an Ali Wong joke because she was talking about like everyone's talking about feminism, but she was saying that like I was saying that, talking about I don't want to work because who really wants to be employed? Jobs were invented by men. And so she tried to say something. I was like, well, the premise is the same, but the punchline is completely different. Also, I don't know you. So why are we?
Yeah.
So I just was like, she tried to make this big point, and I just went, okay, well, the premise is the same, but the punchline is completely different. So no, because that means that no comic could talk about dating.
Right.
No comic could talk about the president. No comic could talk about the sun. Like there's a shared human experience. So we're all talking about the things that we notice or things that happen to us.
Yeah.
But if you're saying that a certain topic is off limits because someone else talked about it, there's people whole careers that couldn't exist.
It shouldn't be. Everybody has their own experience, but I also feel like when you have a show, you got to have something different. So like Kym and I are both women. So we go up together, we separate. So you got an audience, they've already seen a couple hours of women. It's got to be somebody different. It's got to be a man in there. It's got to, because I don't want the audience to just see women.
But let's talk about
them. I like a
let's
different
talk about
point of view.
When you're really
and then going with Kym. Then we bound to get into an argument.
Oh no, we get an argument right now. Watch.
Well, because me and her, so she did the show for me in San Diego. I didn't know there was like, I didn't know the host was a woman, and then Camille.
I didn't know I was doing jokes that day.
Well, you didn't have to go up. Camille told you to go up. So she came in town from Arizona, and she just came to hang, because like that's the other thing I don't know. Like when I came up in Atlanta, it was like sometimes like my friends are on this show. These are all my friends are. I'm just gonna come to hang, and so I'll do that here. And comics here are like, but you're just gonna come and not get on the show. And I'm like, yeah, this is where my friends are. So like I will just go to a show and not have to go up. I'm also not one of those comics that has to go up every time I go to a show. So she flew in town just to hang out with me and Camille. And Camille was like, "You're doing 5, right?" And she's like, I said, "You don't have to do any time."
It was a fun 5.
It was a fun 5. But my thing is, I'm not pressing nobody to do time. She just came to hang out with me and Camille. So, but it ended up being like a woman host, and then she went up, and then Camille went up, and then I went up. But all of us were talking about completely different things. So like I don't like to get caught up in that mindset of just like, well, because the thing is, no one says this when a bunch of men are on a show and they're all talking about
I do.
I don't enjoy that, but it's like it's that they say more to people about there being a bunch of women on the show than there is about a bunch of men being on the show. That's always been what
I think people are used to seeing I think people are used to seeing a lot of men, but I know a lot of people who go when they see a lot of men, they do say, "How come there's no women on the show?"
But it's less
more women.
There should be more women. And so like because I would sometimes take a male opener on the road with me so I don't have to roll my suitcase. That's why he's here. He's funny, that's great. But this bag is heavy and I need help. So like that's why. Also I'm in a city I'm in a city I don't know. So I take one of my homeboys with me. So I'm like, I've never been to this place before. So it's someone that I'm comfortable with. Someone I'm just like, hey, I don't feel, and it's just like, all right, well, let's go. So I would take men with me just because I was traveling on the road.
There's Rel Howery hosted a comedy club out here, and I just went to hang out to see him. And then Tiffany Haddish got up. And I did regret not going up because I just really went to support Rel. Tiffany showed up. And the reason why I do regret it is because that crowd was fire. And it was in Harlem. So it just was fire. Rel was on fire. The other comics, Tiffany came up and I was like, I want a part of this, you know. But then I went over to the Apollo to see Damon Williams because he was going up. So sometimes it's just like, and then it's just that kind of crowd. Like you flew out there. For me, I'm like, girl, you know, you don't live here. Get up on the stage and do 5 minutes because it's a different crowd. I don't know where you're from, Cali, but it's a different crowd than it is in the city you do. And so, you know, to get not even experience, you've been doing it 4 years, but just to get that vibe of this crowd out here in California would have been really, really great. Yeah, you know, for me, I just wasn't prepared. I just was not prepared. I regretted it.
But you regretted it, even if you went up and did 5 minutes. But do you believe this? This is one thing. When you're with a bunch of comics, male or female, sometimes we pick up each other's isms.
Yes.
And we pick up each other's jokes. No, Sherri did my whole joke on her show, national TV. And then she called me and was like, you want me to pay? You want me to pay you? I'll give you some money every week. I was like,
Sherri said,
what's wrong with you?
She's so, lawyer is not
what joke was that? What joke was that?
Remember, you put your hand on the side.
I do stand up every day on my show.
No, hold up, Negro. Hold up. You wasn't doing no stand up. This was last season. Shut your mouth. Don't try to get out of this.
Just
remember the hand on the side. Remember the hand on the side when the man comes over, and then you was like,
you want me to pay you for that? No, you know what? And it wasn't like I didn't steal it per se.
She was like, the train left the building. I had to do it.
Yeah, I didn't steal it per se. It wasn't an intentional stealing. It just like I was on a roll.
She was on a roll. I'm gonna do her. I did her whole set last night at the comedy store.
But your joke just dropped in my head and flew out my mouth. And as soon as it flew out my mouth, I said, "That's Kym's joke." But I can't go back and go because Kym said it because I'm on a roll with the crowd. Yeah, and everybody's gotten into that vibe. But I did call you. I called you and I said, do you want me to?
No, I called you and you said, huh? Yeah. But wait, so
these are very wealthy, great problems to have. They'll say
wealthy.
Use one
She
of my
said,
jokes,
she
please.
said these are wealthy problems. But what I'm saying is, so I was watching Kevin Hart and I didn't watch the whole special, but I was listening.
And you had flames go off in the back during your set.
Okay, that's funny. When you're close to someone, I heard David Arnold in there. And I did like this. But it wasn't his joke. No, it was the isms of David Arnold. And there was one line that David Arnold always said. But I remember, their friendship. They were so close.
But can I ask you this, y'all, because it's 3 comics sitting there. When you die, is your material up for grabs?
Somebody hang up the thing, hang up the camera.
Hang up the phone.
But the fact
hang up the phone. Turn this off.
I thought the same thing. I was like, well, can
but
I
what I'm saying, no disrespect, because we all love David. I loved and hated David. Hated and loved him.
I never met.
It was my heart.
You never met David Arnold?
You never met David?
Well, because I went from Atlanta. I was here for a year and a half. Then I was in New York for 6.5 years.
Oh, wow.
I always felt like I met David because I knew so many of his students. Okay. And they all like you said, you can hear the isms in him, in all of his.
God damn. But the thing about it is, I don't mean just take the stuff. I mean, like if you was to go to Julie and say, I just want to curse and say that word, could I pay you? And I guess it would be up to Julie.
No. Some comic did. I'm not gonna say his name.
Okay.
He's an actor. So he did it on Instagram. He did that same. He did it just like David, and everybody was commenting. And he said, "No, it was an ode to David. Like I was honoring him, baby." And I called him on the phone, and I said, "Dude," he said, "Kym, I got to explain to you." He said, "I was just doing it as," I said, "You did it just like him. Had you said, hey," and as my boy said, that was his thing. So everybody jumped on him. But then he was like, "Why can't I take it? Why can't I do it?" It was a whole thing. But
now I'm upset that he said, "Why can't I take it?" I was just throwing it out there. It's so like, that's like taking Richard Pryor stuff. I'm not, David was at the cusp, but those were jokes that David, everything that he did on stage, David worked really hard at crafting those jokes and those stories, and they were inherently his. I was with him when he got the goddamn, and I told him, you got to keep that, because that in essence personifies who you are, David. And so for somebody to say, "Why can't I take it?"
Yeah, it was interesting what he said. Yeah. But I catch myself like there was Rodman. I had a delivery, not his jokes.
Well, you slept with Rodman, so you could take it.
I did not sleep with him, first of all.
No. Whoa!
Look, she's like,
"Oh, I thought you did." I'm sorry.
No, I let him stay with me. I let him live with me. Are you serious?
Can we cut this? The young lady is St. Louis. Little sis, can we edit that?
Nothing. We ain't cutting nothing. For Kym, everybody in the industry thought that her and Rodman.
Are you serious? No way. Be honest.
No, I'm just
because he lived with me. Okay, I was about to scream.
Oh no!
First of all, I didn't know Rodman lived with you.
I think so. David, I have isms of Rodman and David Arnold. So that's why I was saying how Kevin Hart, you can hear friendship. And sometimes even with Sherri, like Sherri has some things, and I'll catch myself being like, doing some stuff like Sherri, and I'm like, oh, that's Sherri. But it's not still in the jokes, but you have the isms.
Like Tom Bell is my comedy big brother, and if I'm doing shows with him for too long, like one time I started pausing like unnecessarily, like Tom does, and I'm like, what? Well, what? I'm not this frustrated with my own. Like, why am I? And so I caught myself. And then the next show, because I came backstage, I'm like, why am I pausing like you? He said, I didn't catch. I wasn't listening. I'm like, great. So I had to make sure, because we were doing like 4 or 5 shows together, and this is, it's my big brother anyway. So I had to go. Okay, you're catching. It's like when you're hanging out with your friends for too long, and all of a sudden you just pick up little things.
What if someone owes you money? I feel like you can do their jokes.
No.
What?
No.
Listen, no one.
I got a whole routine.
Look at Sherri. Oh, funny, Chris. Funny.
I have.
If a comic owes you money, I feel like you can get payback by taking their material.
Listen, any comic that owes me money, I don't want to do their jokes.
Oh, damn.
there's not a cop there. Listen, there are not a lot of people that owe me money. But
there's a comic. I really want to buy his joke. But I don't know who does the joke. So I'm gonna tell you the joke. And I want to buy it because it's so apropos to a Black woman. He said something like, you know, Black women, you know, y'all be wearing these wigs and weaves, and you put these weaves on and they all feel like Easter baskets. That's all I remember, but it's so like,
don't do that.
No, but it so captures the ridges and the ruffles underneath a weave. It just completely captures it. And I really want to use that phrase because I have other stuff I'd like to say about it. But I just want that phrase of a wig feeling like an Easter basket. And I don't know who did it. I just
once somebody buys
it doesn't know, you know, it's not the act of braiding it. It's just if you was to try to explain to somebody, what does a weave feel like? Feels like an Easter basket when you rubbing it.
It's not wrong. But it's like what were you saying, Callie, about buying them?
When somebody buys a joke, like they just can take the whole premise and then do whatever they want with it, or
at this
like the joke structure.
No, at the level I'm
I'm trying to find out.
No, I'm about a joke and you got to sign paperwork. Because I'm not.
And you can't say I don't want to see it. Once I give you money for a joke, it's absolutely not. It's all mine.
Yeah, once I eat, if I go to McDonald's and eat a burger, I can't give it back to them.
Yeah.
But see, some people they'll want to do it at the same time, and then I don't ever want anybody saying that I stole something. So it's like, no, you gotta sign paperwork.
I guess because I came up because when I started in Atlanta, I was coming up in Black rooms and in white rooms.
Right.
And so, but the one thing that was always consistent was the idea of, you know, there was this, you didn't buy jokes. It was almost like this thing of like, even when you have people collaborating together and say you're sitting down writing with another comic, if we're all sitting and writing together, having a writing session, and then you come up with a good bit, you would hear somebody doing that joke, and then the person that they were, you know, in this writing session with, well, you know, I wrote that. And it's like, well, no, did you?
We collaborated.
Are they trying to Lauryn Hill you? No.
That's very interesting. Well, I would never in writing session with people because they would always meet when I was at work. They're like, but can you meet at 1? I'm like, no, I'm employed. So I couldn't come to the writing session because they was doing stuff during unemployed times. So I can never come to these writing sessions, but they would always get in arguments about it because if the joke started doing well, but if a joke didn't do well in this writing session, ain't nobody have nothing to say.
Ain't nobody claiming it.
But you know what I do now, Dulce? I don't ask. At this point, I don't, when I'm like want to have somebody help me, I just go ahead and pay them. Because I'm like, if we start, you know, feeling it and rocking and rolling, and like you said, this joke, I do it on TV and it starts doing well, I just can't afford for somebody to come back and go, you know, that joke wouldn't have been written without a lot of my input. So now it costs more, but I'm like, how much is going to be for you to sit and help me work through this stuff?
I pay for the session. Yeah, like I'll go and reorganize my set when I was getting with Adam Sandler, trying to get it, you know, in 10 minutes and what it should be. I pay for that time.
I've never collaborated with anybody like that. Like if I'm working on something, I'll call honestly, I'm such because I have a theater background. So when I'm working on something, I take it to stage as quickly as I can. And then I let the audience help me figure out where I want to go with it, because it's like, I don't understand
girl, you ain't got no kids. That's why. I was like, baby, we got to get it in, have it in our pocket. And when we hit a stage, when it's always at work time, that's the crazy part.
But you guys travel.
It's
so
like
work together.
Oh, sorry.
Do you also tag up each other's stuff?
Oh, absolutely. If I hear Sherri doing a set and I feel like either you could change that, oh, I have no problem. I'll text her. I'll tell her right there, try it like this. She does the same thing for me. She would absolutely throw me some bits right before I go out. She said, no, say it like this. Now, yeah, and I wish she would ask for a check.
Well, like I was doing, so that festival that I missed you at, because you came, like I got there when you left. We were doing flyover and I was on stage and I was just going. And sometimes like I don't say that I write on stage, but I'll riff something and be like, oh, that was good. And sometimes I don't remember it. So one of my friends is in the room, so like Mia Jackson, I said something, I was like, Mia, text that to me. Because I'll just be in the moment sometimes. And if I have a friend in the room, I'll be like, hey, somebody text me what I just said. Or I've been on stage sometimes and been like, I'll stop and go, okay, let me do this. Because like I
don't want to miss a bit either.
I don't want to miss something. So, or because like, you know, you'll record your sets and I can tell you I'd never go back and watch them. And so, or go back and listen to them. So Ben Glebe was telling me that like, if you record your set and you have like, you end up like saying a new bit on stage, he said you hit the microphone and that'll make a spike in your audio. And so you'll know where the new joke, that's me and Mia. So you'll know where the joke is instead of listening to the whole hour. You know where the joke is because it's right in front of the spike. And I've tried it before.
Remember none of that.
I know, but
it works. But a lot of times,
that's a good hit the mic.
Yeah, and so you just know. And now I know where the spike is, and so I know where the new bit is in.
That's a good idea. What's going on, Chris?
He's showing the pictures from when I did. I was doing tropical liquors at I'm gonna say that tropical liquors had the most amazing black people nachos.
Black people nachos.
And you know black people nachos. You know what I'm talking about. You know how black people making nachos. I'm talking about it was the ground meat, like the ground beef on the nachos. You go to the Mexican restaurant, they're like, we got chicken and we got steak. Nah, they knew niggas was coming. They had ground beef, some lettuce.
Okay, what is y'all doing?
What?
Okay, sorry,
let's see.
The language.
What I say?
The N word.
I didn't know I couldn't say that. I'm sorry. I didn't get. No one texted me rules.
No,
I did not sign a release.
That's Kim's fault.
That's you fine, child. Don't listen to Sherri.
I'm just happy to
be. We might get us some. We might get.
Boy, you ain't signed the 50% document yet.
Right. Look, Sherri.
Listen, I gotta get bleeped on my own podcast. So just bleep me.
Wait.
Just bleep
hey, Sherri. Did I
ain't
tell
got the budget
you
for that, girl? What?
Did I tell? Look at me on. Did I get that picture, Chris? Okay. Did I tell you I got in an argument with a little person at this damn Christopher's? Why not?
You want to start a whole thing?
Why not?
Oh, I'm gonna
start. You mean with the disabled community? No.
If you want to,
need to.
It's gonna get brought up all the time.
Friend.
Oh,
if you
it is?
No.
This is the show.
Oh.
I wouldn't bring it up because you bringing it up will be the best credit he ever has.
Oh yeah,
so,
don't say nothing.
Well, you're not gonna say his name. Is he a comment?
No, but listen, if we're talking about, there's not that many. If you said, I had an issue with a white boy, there's 100,000 in them.
Oh, right.
We're giving specific details to let you know what. As soon as you go, this dude at this thing, you know immediately who it is.
Yeah.
So I say don't bring it up because you talking about him is the best thing that can happen to him.
Right.
So I wouldn't bring it up.
I'll tell you off the air. But let me tell you something.
I got there. I pulled up and he was like, let me tell you what happened. I'm just like,
oh, he told you?
Yeah, him and Mia told me because it was disrespectful. Because I was
it was disrespectful.
Him, and this little bastard was being disrespectful. And I only say little.
Oh, wait a minute. Who we got to roll up on? Who was disrespecting you?
You ain't got to do much.
Boom. Girl, let me tell you. Okay, sorry. No, when I tell you what he said, you would have lost your mind.
There was a baby comic that was rude to her at a festival.
Oh,
that's so cute.
You aspiring.
Keep it.
Where is my painting? It's in a. You see a roll around here somewhere? Let me take that out and go get that frame.
It was a comic that was rude to you.
Girl. Kababi. That's Kababi Bayak right there. He did that art piece for me.
Now, when people make artwork of you, do you gotta buy it or do they?
No.
Oh, that's so nice.
Thank you.
This is part of a comedy series I created. Gallery Laughs. Kababi did that for you as part of that.
Kababi.
He's a New York Times best-selling illustrator.
He is. Look at Chris.
Kababi.
Chris with the random. Chris is. Oh, look, here it is. I got to take this.
Oh, come on, print.
Look, Sherri.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, that's so
good. Isn't that nice?
That's really gorgeous.
Thank you pulling that out. Chris, can you put that on the
and it's signed
dining room table so I can get it framed?
Girl, because this is nice because sometimes with fan art, it's like, friend, I don't have that many chins.
No, you understand.
Why do they always put in a bunch of chins?
Always a bunch of chins. They come in two, not stereo. Why are you giving me all these chins?
It's called cartoon. They make it.
No, but
whatever.
They always will do. I'll be seeing a bunch of other people. They don't be having as many chins as I got.
No,
I don't even take the artwork.
And you worked hard to get down to one. So why they doing you like that? I got 1.5 now. Why are you doing this to me? They got chin on the side.
Somebody else didn't. They thought theirs was because they had too many teeth. It's right there. So you go.
That's funny. They give you a bunch of teeth, a bunch of chin. no neck. I'm like, bro, this is not an honor.
Yeah, I'm about to tell you this off the air. What happened? But you gonna trip.
I don't like that somebody was disrespectful to you. You know that pisses me off.
If you was there, you'd have lost your mind.
But
no
one's more
otherwise, how was the weekend and how were your shows in St. Louis?
My shows in St. Louis were fantastic. And then I went to Nashville and I did the HBCU honors.
Before you did that, did you have a nice dinner after the show?
I don't remember.
Is this giving you credit for a restaurant you took her to?
No.
We went somewhere.
No, that's not a thing. Hey, Deja, there's a picture of Kym eating at the table.
Oh yeah.
Let's just, Sherri, I need your opinion on this.
Let me tell you something, Sherri.
Yeah.
We were at one of these places. Look
at this.
Look at this. What is that?
Okay.
What is that? Oh, I didn't even eat that because I was so.
Oh, but you did.
No, I ate a piece of it. You ate the rest.
What is this?
Are you kidding? Oh, that's at the nice restaurant, not the other night.
No.
What is that?
Okay.
That is shrimp fried rice at a very nice steak restaurant that was not sold at that steak restaurant.
When they went and made
in
it
St. Louis.
for you?
Girl, I had a friend.
I need a ruling, Sherri.
So you had them make you
Nope.
Snuck in.
I had a friend, Don Dace, that lives in St. Louis. St. Louis is famous for their shrimp fried rice, which is weird, at a ghetto Chinese place.
I heard about this ghetto Chinese
Yes.
place. I had these strawberry cream cheese wontons.
Yes. And they brought me the shrimp fried rice. I took it in the state restaurant. And let me tell you something. I passed, everybody wanted some. Everybody passed me their little saucer because everybody wanted some of the shrimp fried rice. How about that?
Oh,
Disrespect.
okay.
Wow. So she's out here supporting Black businesses.
Or
whatever, who owns the restaurant in the hood? I don't know.
What did you do for Thanksgiving, Sherri? Oh, she went to a weird restaurant, strange, off the cuff.
I went for Thanksgiving. I was trying to send Chris the pictures. I went to an Italian restaurant for Thanksgiving. And I took a friend with me and I didn't even want a Thanksgiving dinner. Like he got turkey. I got a prime sirloin.
At an Italian restaurant?
An Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
And they put tomato sauce on the steak. It was so good. And I had an arugula salad with tiramisu. Like I didn't need the traditional Italian dinner. It was just about the company and the fun. And literally, we were the last people. We were the only Black people at this Italian restaurant, and we were the last people to leave. And then we went over to the Renaissance in Harlem, and they had to tell us to leave because I wasn't sleepy. So I had a great time.
For Thanksgiving, we did Vietnamese food.
Oh,
okay. I think for the past probably 2018, 2017, we've been doing Vietnamese food. We had one traditional one 2 years ago. But other than that, we just been doing Vietnamese food on Thanksgiving.
Is there a reason why?
My mother can't have a lot of salt or sugar. And so Vietnamese food is the one that's easier to regulate everything. And they have a lot of vegan options. And you can get a lot of stuff, and it's just rice and a vegetable and some meat. So it's very easy to put together. So you just get a couple spring rolls, get a couple egg, get a little noodle bowl or some pho and all of that. And then, because we started doing it in Atlanta, just getting the big platters and stuff where you kind of make your own spring roll. So give you the different meat and noodles and fillings and stuff. And then, so we just did that here. So I just ordered from 2 different Vietnamese places and then threw that together. But yeah, because at the end of the night, all I did was put some boxes in my fridge. Because my mother one day was like, I've been eating this turkey and sides for 40 years. I'm 50 years. I'm really okay now. She's like, I get it. Right. She said, because by the time you get through these, get halfway through these leftovers, it's going to be Christmas. And we got to cook all this nonsense again. So she's like, nah, I'm all right. So we do Vietnamese for Thanksgiving. And then we need to do Korean, Mexican, or sushi for Christmas.
Oh, that's so interesting. And
it's usually just me, my mom, and my brother anyway.
Yeah, I did a Korean Thanksgiving. I just knew it was Asian Thanksgiving. I didn't know for sure it was Korean, but we went and then it wasn't no Korean food. Actually, they had enchiladas and then a bunch of regular staples for Thanksgiving, and they ordered a lot of the food from a Black soul food place. So it was really good.
Oh wow!
But
everybody's into this Asian culture. I went to a restaurant, and they had the traditional stuff. So it was fun because we was at a restaurant. I didn't have to clean up.
Yeah, we did the restaurant Thanksgiving. If you find like a nice restaurant to go to, because I think we went in Atlanta one time to like one of these restaurants that's like on the Chattahoochee, and it was a nice like big spread. But do you do Korean barbecue, Kym?
Yeah, I will do a Korean barbecue. Love Korean barbecue. That's pretty good.
I literally was. Oh, sorry, Kym. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I wasn't saying nothing.
No, I was gonna host have a Thanksgiving dinner, and I hired a caterer, and I took a look around my brownstone, and I said I got to do too much straightening up, and I canceled it. I just didn't feel it because I didn't. The people that normally come when I have parties, she'll bring her daughters, so she like at this point. I don't want people going, where's toilet paper? And I go, hold on, let me go up 5 flights of stairs and get it for you. Sherri, I spilled something. Hold on, let me. And I said, I don't want to do that. So I always hire somebody who comes, and that's what they do. And then we have catered food, and I'm able to enjoy the party. So she was working. She couldn't come. And I was just like, even if people pitch in, there's still stuff that I got to do. And I didn't feel like doing it. My dinner was paid for by my chiropractor. When I went to pay the bill, they said a gentleman came in here and paid for your dinner already. It was my very, very good-looking chiropractor, Todd.
Our guy.
That
is so nice.
That's that right there is Carew. He's a journalist, so we went out. And
we can't see his face because
because he got big glasses. Yeah, so we just went out and hung out.
Oh, you look cute.
We just at the Renaissance. I just got dressed up.
Come on, outfit.
Put the hat on because that was holding the wig down because I couldn't find my glue.
So okay, come on, that girl.
I put the beret on to hold the wig.
Girl.
Yep.
But and then I went to. Do you have that picture? I went to the Soul Circus, Universe Soul Circus, for Thanksgiving. Too.
Clayton used to do that.
What was your favorite thing?
They don't do animals and stuff, Callie, at the circus anymore. So
all the circuses had to get rid of animals.
What?
All the animals.
Where did this happen?
Like 10 years ago.
No,
why they get rid of animals?
Inhumane conditions.
Kym, to make a lion open up his mouth and not bite your ass, excuse me, when you put your head in his mouth is not natural. To make an elephant get on top of a little crate and stand there on all 4 legs is not natural. So in order to make them do things that are very unnatural, you have to beat them into submission. And you got to beat a lion so that they don't bite your neck when you put your head in their mouth. You got to beat an animal so that they jump through fire when it's their natural in their DNA to run from fire. You're making them jump
everyone's natural instinct is to run through fire.
All right, so let me let these dogs go.
So no. They can have you can train a dog. So, but the thing is, like, you can have like a little dog or something because dogs are meant to be trained because they're not. But also,
you could do a little dog, but
a dog than an elephant.
But now this is bothering me. Where are the animals now? They might be in a worse.
They send them in the sanctuaries. They send them in the sanctuaries.
They're in sanctuaries and zoos and things.
They have
I used to like it.
Because they have sanctuaries for animals that used to be circus animals. They have sanctuaries for animals who used to be performance animals.
Do they have a sanctuary for Black women that used to be fine?
Well, you're still fine.
No, you got to keep working. Ain't got no
That's Lithonia, Georgia. But I almost listen. Y'all all got on makeup, and I was like, it was either going to be on time or put makeup on, and I had to pick.
You look 15.
Thank you so much.
First of all, Dulce, can I say this? You're not the same age as Kym and I. Okay, you got 20 years up under us. You and Callie. When you get to a certain age, walking around without makeup on, especially when you get in film, is not as cute as it is when you're.
It's not.
Listen, I got to
because we need eyebrows and eyelashes.
Sherri,
you look great
with no makeup.
I'm starting to do daytime running makeup. You know how cars have the daytime running lights.
She went on national.
So
she went on national TV with no makeup on.
You Alicia Keys now, huh?
That was you.
That was you.
It was you.
Oh,
you.
What is y'all talking about?
Somebody pull up this clip. There's a video of you taking your makeup off.
Oh yeah, on your show.
Yeah.
Talking to y'all is amazing.
I know it's amazing. It's like a magic trick, isn't it?
It's great. Did Kym tell you how I became friends with her?
No, I'm very curious because when they said Dulce is over Kym's house, I said Kym Whitley.
Wait, why couldn't I be at Kym Whitley house?
Kym is friendly.
Kym a nice lady.
Tell her how we became friends.
So
you fall down the rabbit hole.
I was doing the Comedy Gives Back benefit because I had met what is her name? Angela
Witherspoon.
Angela Witherspoon at a barbecue.
John's wife.
At that Maddie McFerrin was having. And so I'm sitting there talking to her and she said, I do this she said, I do this benefit, come through. And so I get there, and so I'm just kind of like finishing up my makeup while I'm there. And Kym sits down, and her eyelash is floating in the, just catching the AC, just kind of just flapping. You see, like a butterfly, like a gnat's wing.
That was Kym
and
Whitley.
So I was like, hey, can I glue your eyelash down? Is that okay? Now, mind you, I'm gluing the eyelash down, and she is talking mess the whole time. She's like, oh, she thinks she's a makeup artist. I said, I was the one trying to stop your eyeballs from flying away. I don't understand. Why we mad at me?
We're back in this room.
So we're back in this green room. There's all kind of uncles coming back and forth. There was so much.
Oh, that dude, that man.
There was so much Beijing in the room, and I'm not talking about China. That man was sprayed in between him and other folks, other comics on the show.
I'd have talked to him. He was like back in the day. That'd have been my type.
Oh, yeah, back in the day, and he would have stole your credit card information. That is the kind of man that once you let him in here twice, you look up like, how are there 2 suits in my closet? He didn't bring a suitcase. So, like, you have to be careful because all of a sudden you look up, he's got your car for 3 days.
I'm glad you said that. I got to text this dude.
Girl, no.
So, are you single, Dulce and Callie? Love the diabolical laugh. That's a laugh for you.
I am a single serving cookie. You understand? Like you ever it's always eating. Yes, I am. To answer your question, yes, I am single.
Yeah, I am on a very public 365 days to find a husband journey right now, and we almost halfway through, and I'm very depressed.
And I'm on a very private
Why are you
husband journey. Listen, first of all, don't listen to her. Okay.
What?
I have no menses, right? She can't keep track. They're on different time zones. She got to check. She got to make sure she don't mix their numbers up. She got more men than toes. I, on the other hand, spend so much time with my mom. So don't let her.
They come a knocking.
No one's knocking.
No, don't say there was a dude. You didn't like that teacher dude.
And you never recognize when they talking to you.
Right.
Hold on. Now, teacher dude, let me tell you something. I don't like that we're trying to convince women to be with men that we are not attracted to or not interested in. I don't know why. Because listen, do you know how hard we work to not have to marry men that we don't like? So I'm supposed to see the man parts of some man where we hug and our ears touch. Why would I do that? I'm not interested in him. He was boring. He couldn't hold a conversation. So now I go on a date with him, and then he tells me, and then afterwards I found out they said, oh, well, he thought that you were talking a lot. I was talking because no one was, if I didn't speak, no one would speak.
Are you okay with
if I was talking the whole time, why
silence?
I'm sorry?
Are you okay with being comfortable in the silence? Or do you have to fill it in?
He wasn't comfortable. The problem was he tried to say something, but there was nothing. It was like, so. Sir, so. Like, what is the rest of the sentence? So, like, what are we supposed to do? These wings are delicious. What else is supposed to happen? And so I spent all this time asking him questions because we're on a date and you're not asking me anything. So now I have to act like that I'm interested. You're out here helping the youth? Great. There's no reason because it's like, oh, well, did you know a lot about him? Yes. So how, if I'm talking the whole time, it was me asking him questions and then extrapolating on what he said. So we can't act like I was talking the whole time. You're not interested and I'm not attracted to you. So I was like, well, maybe go on a second date for what? I don't want to see you.
The friend has something to say.
No, you don't be knowing when guys are interested in you either.
When was this? Who is
where? What do you have to say?
Every time we go somewhere.
No, they be too busy smiling in your face because you have us at the Pineapple and Orange. But there's one bar she like to take us to. She knows every man in the place. We cannot go in this place anymore. When I tell you I'm being respectful because I want to say the N-word so bad. Every nigga in this band, she knew the DJ, the pianist.
So she don't want to talk to nobody you done had?
First of all,
She knew the promoter. She knew the club owner. She knew the DJ, the man playing.
I just be getting us in for free, and I just be getting us drinks for free. That's all I do.
No. We wasn't getting in for free because there was nobody at the door. Nobody even checked ID. It was 4 p.m.
So there's no courtesy pat down because he was fine.
That's the other time we was out here at the apples and oranges. There's no reason, and I'm out here at the Olive Garden and Red Lobster place she done got us at. Insert planting fruit here. There's no reason. Every time we were sitting down there. At one point, I pulled Uno out my purse because every man in the place was either with a white girl or talking to her. At one point, we're sitting there, this dude slightly choking her from the back, and I'm like, "You got any twos? We're playing Uno."
What?
So the only man that smiled at me only to get past me to go hug her.
Oh God.
She's hit multiple generations of men. There's a dude that I know he would have been preferred to be playing jazz. Then she had some uncle that she was talking to who I know had no molars on the left side. So there's no reason.
Security.
Absolutely
So,
inappropriate.
Sherri-
I don't know when somebody's trying to talk to me. The only place I've ever been is a place you always go to. Every man in there was trying to talk to her. Every single one was either with a girl, and then the one little dude I was trying to talk to just disappeared at one point. He was standing there, but he was gone, if you understand what I'm saying.
You seem guilty.
She is guilty.
Sherri, do you have something to say? Sherri
She
was
was
about to
like, I would
interject.
like to hear what Callie has to say.
Huh? What you
What's
say?
Callie saying?
Callie ain't saying nothing because I'm
She
telling the
guilty. She is over here laughing so hard she's crying.
Your Honor.
Callie, you are on here. Your time probably hit you in the face. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm from LA. We were at an LA bar. I know everybody at the bar because I like to be outside meeting men's. That doesn't mean that these were suitors. These are just outside men's.
Every man in there hugged her for too long. Every single man hugged her for a shift to work.
Before they
If she had a weapon on her, they'd have found it immediately. Do you understand? I'm surprised she hasn't had a mammogram. She could have had a pap smear while we were standing there. Every man, if she ever went missing, they wouldn't have to use a picture of her face, have a bust of her body. That's how these men.
So how did that? This is the thing. I've been in that situation before.
She won't take us nowhere else. I said, Callie, is there anywhere in the city
And she won't.
where you don't know the men? She's like, well, this is the place I like to go. Of course, this is the place you like to go.
So
You the soup du jour.
So why? This is the thing. If you are, Jesus, the soup of the day, your friend just called you the soup of the day.
She don't speak French. She don't know.
Oh,
I know some words.
I love that.
Also, why is
I
she
like-
not in French? Why is it
Sherri,
just du jour?
I like that light on your face.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh.
That looks cute.
It's a burst of sunlight over here.
Speaking of, wait, we gotta shift because we are gonna run out of time. That was fun. I want to talk about your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame that you received.
I'm so sorry. It was so. I saw the ceremony. I was like,
I don't know why I'm not in that picture. But
that is
that's
a great
cool.
question, Kim.
You are in a picture, Kim. It's so funny.
Hey,
you in
a
a picture.
That's the main picture with Tyler. You on your knees. I should have been. I wasn't dressed.
Where were
appropriate.
you?
Trying to
Where
get up
were
out
you?
my chair. I was right
Oh.
there. It just took.
Taking selfies with
It took
fans
me.
on the
It took me longer to get. There was a curb, so I had to put my foot down between the chair and the curb. That took 5
Uh-huh.
minutes. Look at
That's,
you.
Is that Kelsey Grammer? Who's this white man?
He
No,
is
that's
the
Ira Bernstein, who is one of the co-owners of Debmar Mercury,
Mercury.
who produces the Sherri Show. They also
Oh, I thought you
produce
said he owns all
the
the
Queen.
Yep.
Huh?
Oh yeah. Niecy looks nice. Tyler looks nice.
I thought you were going to say he owns all the stars. I promise you.
No, they are the ones that produce. They produce Wendy. They produce Family Feud. They produce Are We There Yet? They produce the Sherri Show. They produce Nick Cannon. So
I love
that's
to do
who.
Family Feud.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh.
fun. Dulce. Oh my gosh.
Well, I asked my mom if she do
Look.
it. She goes, "Don't bring me. I don't think that fast."
This is the after party.
Oh.
This is the after
You
party.
changed dresses.
She
You gotta
changed.
change for the after party.
Oh.
This
Yeah,
is
you do
picture
have to
with
change.
who's that? Who's that picture with your team?
Yes, that's all my team.
Glam and okay, that's the Sherri Show people.
Yeah,
That's all my team.
look at Sherri Ann.
Oh, I didn't see this. Wait a minute.
And across the
star,
street at the
star.
Pantasia's, this light is so bright. That was up all day.
I
At the
didn't see
Pantasia's
that.
Theater. Yeah, it was very cool. It was really, really cool. And the purple dress is by Sergio Hudson, who does Michelle Obama and he did Jill Biden and he does Angela. He's like Keke Palmer.
Oh, look at my
Here
outfit.
you are, Kym.
Jesus. With Andre and Chris.
Chris.
None of the press picked that up. Damn.
I don't know why. But it was I'm gonna go back to my seat because I can't. The sun is so bright.
It is blinding. It was the sun and the glasses must magnify the eyeballs.
Yeah, it's like crazy. But it was pretty cool. It was pretty surreal to get a star around the corner from where I used to live on Franklin and Argyle. That was really
you
cool.
pick where it goes, they tell you where it goes.
Yeah, they'll tell you where it goes. Because it was so funny because I had asked if I could be next to Barbara Walters and they laughed. They was like, Barbara Walters, she's taken. Oh, that's so they do tell you where you're gonna be. And
I'm gonna be
that's
that's
Ellen K. She's a very popular DJ in LA. So she kind of emceed the thing. But and then that star is what they gave me to put on the wall. But it was very surreal because I lived on Franklin and Argyle, up the street from where my star was. And I used to always.
All the comics. Why do
those
I
are all
have
the
popcorn?
Yeah, that's Bone Hampton, who is a stand-up comic, but he had 2 heart attacks and a stroke, and he was paralyzed, so he couldn't do stand-up. And God is good because he is now doing stand-up again. He talks a little slower, he slurs a little bit, but his mind is sharp. And he's back out there.
Keith Robinson has 2 strokes and he's still doing stand-up.
Keith Robinson.
Still doing stand-up. I'm telling you, it's like that's what you love to do, and you can't be off the stage. You always got to be on that stage.
Mm-hmm. They installed like a safety rail on the stages at the Comedy Store to help Keith on and off the stage. Because I think he's paralyzed down one side, and he walks with a cane. So they have a handrail that they put up to go on the stage for Keith.
Really?
Oh my God!
So I got in a fight with Sherri's family.
What happened? Is this the first time I'm finding this out? What happened?
You didn't hear about the fight over the pillows?
No.
Oh no, you're not the only one. Was you trying to take a pillow? They had these beautiful pillows.
I got it. I had to snatch it and run from your sister. She already had 2.
My sister's upset because she didn't get one because my cousins got the pillow.
She can have this one. She can have this. It was just the principle. No. I'll mail it to her because I don't want this shit. Sherri shit. I got her proclamation over there. I got her bike. I got a lot of shit of Sherri's.
Do you have a fan?
Oh yeah, I got a fan.
Not a proclamation.
Oh wow. Why do you have my proclamation?
Because Kevin told me you couldn't take it on the airplane. So it's at my house. I'm about to put it on the wall.
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna put it on the wall.
There was a comic who won a stand-up. I won a stand-up comedy competition, and they're supposed to give you a giant check, but they didn't give me a giant check because it won't fit on the plane. And I was like,
"That's the thing when they be giving you stuff and it don't fit on the plane, you can't take it." So Kym, thank you.
The fan.
Put it on top of my vanity. That's in your garage.
Okay, right. What do you want? You want this and the fan?
Yeah. Where's the fan? The fan was really nice. That they gave those as like parting gifts.
It's in here somewhere. Trust me.
Where them fans?
And a big old fan.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I ordered some more because everybody wanted the pillow and the fan.
Okay. Oh, you ordered some more pillows?
Cool. I'm not gonna.
You want the. Well, so the pillow. You want me to keep the pillow?
No, because you're gonna end up putting it up under your desk when it wobbles. So I really want.
No, I'm gonna put it on the floor so Dexter can hump on it. That's a perfect humping thing.
I did see that dog hump and then lay down.
That's a perfect humping pillow.
I did see the dog hump.
No, I want you to mail it.
I look up and he got Sherri's face and he helped. I'm telling you.
My mama put my
videotape it.
I told you that we make all my own, I make all my own merch, right?
You got to talk about that before we get off.
Oh, yeah. And so my mom had made me a pillow and it was a picture. I was in Bust magazine and I'm like posing. And my mom was like, oh, I should put this on a pillow and sell it. And I said, no, because my mouth is slightly open and people are gross.
Right.
And my mother went, oh. I said, yeah, we can't sell pillows with my face on them.
No.
Because people are disgusting. Men are disgusting. But honestly, it's just an honor to be nominated. You know what I mean?
Oh, my Fisk trip.
Absolutely, and
It's gonna be over
congratulations.
by the time we air this.
Talk about what you went.
Okay.
You were already there.
So I went to my college, my alma mater, Fisk University. We did a whole commercial for HBCU Honors, which we will miss. Is on BET. Look at that.
Look great.
I was with the cheerleaders. I was doing it. It was great. They did a great job. Tasha, Michelle, and everybody. That's on the famous Jubilee Hall.
Love a Jubilee.
Yes. This Fisk is very famous for the Jubilee singers. And we did this commercial for HBCU Honors, which air November 30th on BET. You know, we honor people, and I'm hosting it. David Banner got honored.
David Banner?
Yes, he was there.
I love David Banner.
Yes. Shirley Caesar.
Do you have his number?
And
What?
Okay, that's hilarious.
No, she loves David Banner.
You know,
And
looking to
T-Pain
get
was
married,
supposed to
Dulce.
help him. What happened?
David Banner wants to be married.
I know, and T-Pain was supposed to help me meet him, and he didn't.
Him got his number.
I'm gonna hook you up with him.
Tell him I love him so
T.I.
much.
was there.
Oh!
And oh my God, I cannot remember this lady's name.
Did T.I. do stand up?
She's very, very rich. He was funny. What?
Oh,
I
he
saw
did
him
do
at the
stand
South
up.
Before. No. He gave the award to David Banner because they both from Atlanta, Dirty South, and all that, and they talked about, so it was really a great honor to do and I got to change clothes 3 times. Of course, Flutter Design, my girl Yolanda.
That's when you know you really hosted when you change clothes.
When you change clothes,
you got to change that outfit.
But off the air, I tell you all the craziness. So what? I was like, I can't change the outfit. Didn't change it because then they were like, we're gonna go out of order. I said, don't do that. You go out of order, and I don't remember what I had on.
You can't shoot out of order. Why would you do that?
It was a lot.
Somebody might have had to leave. Sometimes people have to leave. They can't stay the whole ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what happened. Hey, why don't you talk about your product? Well, yes. I forgot. This is she got to talk about her product.
Yes. So Sherri, I don't know if you know this, but I came on to promote my hosting week for Daily Show. When I hosted and then 30 minutes later the strike started. I came on Sherri's show to promote Giggle Gloss. By the time I got to the green room, we had 10 orders. And then by the time I got back to by the time I got to Daily Show, we had 150 orders.
Oh, wow.
So doing Sherri's show was the most amount of orders we've ever had. So this is me and comic Lace Larrabee. And so we started this lip gloss line called Giggle Gloss. And we, and it's for us to have merch to sell on the road. And we also partner with other comics. So Camille Waters, who was opening for me, she had a color. Jenny Zagrino had a color. Catherine Blanford had a color. And so I'm looking to promote the other comics. But I make all of my own merch. So I got a heat press machine at the house. So I made this myself. So it's Giggle Gloss. My mama packed all the orders because she is the head of distribution. And so I brought, but also have my own line of merch with my ministry of, and I know this is a Christian show, but my ministry of No More Broke Dick.
I love it.
Just to make sure that we don't go through this.
What's the title again?
No More Broke Dick or the Giggle Gloss?
I love it. Love it.
And so I brought Kym all of the colors plus the new color we've introduced, and we actually changed one of the shades. So that's I'll Show You Crazy is our new shade.
I love it.
So Lace's colors are I'll Show You Crazy, Purse Vodka, and Lafia Majora. And I talked about it on Tamron Hall, and they were like, we can't show the color. And I said, it says Lafia. It says Lafia Majora. This is not a medical term.
Yeah, not Labia Majora.
Because they thought it said labia, that's why. And then my colors are No More Broke Dick, my ministry, Future Wife, my manifestation, and Amos Lady, which used to holler at me in Atlanta. And then Camille's color is called Whiskey Mom, because she's a mumsy who likes to drink. So yeah. So my mom,
you're a mother?
That's Callie. She's also a mother. I'm not a mother. I'm the only one here who's not.
But you're manifesting that.
We're manifesting
where
that.
Where can you get this from?
At gigglegloss.com. My mom packs all the orders. Callie is helping me do the social media because I'm an old lady.
Now wait a minute. So
gigglegloss.com.
Yes. And so all of those colors together is the headliner collection. There's different collections you can get. Lace collection, Dulce collection. And then I'm gonna be.
And you get the bag or the bag?
You can order the bag too. So yeah, so we added all. We have mirrors, we have pouches to go with that. And then I'm gonna be launching the merch line of No More Broke Dick on my personal website. But yeah, I sell this on the road. Callie and Camille were helping me last weekend to handle my merch. So I was taking pictures with people. But yeah, these are handmade mirrors. I made this mirror. I printed the I pressed that mirror at the house. I got the button machine. When I say we make everything at the house, we put all the labels on by hand. The distributors in New York, and they mail us everything. We put so me and my mom will put on a murder mystery and be putting labels on lip gloss.
Fantastic.
And if an order comes in, she pulls it for me.
So please, everybody, take advantage of Dulce Sloan's lip gloss line. It's
Gigglegloss.com. Gigglegloss. But yeah, Sherri was our first real big order. And when the strike started, I couldn't work, which was good because me and my mom and my homeboy. So my mom and my homeboy had come up from Atlanta to watch me host. But since the strike had happened, we would go out during the day and then spend all night packing lip gloss orders in the hotel room like we were packing up drugs in the 80s. So
why in the 80s?
Because when you were really packing drugs, I feel like kids nowadays ain't.
That's my son.
Hello, son.
Yeah, find out what he wants, child. Hey, so what I want to do is I am going back to Vegas in January to the Lord have mercy, what is wrong? I'm exhausted. I am going back to Jimmy Kimmel. Second run, but this time only 4 weeks, Sherri. I'm going to do a second run starting on January 4th, every Sunday, Monday at the Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club in Vegas for the month of January. Y'all make sure y'all check me out.
I like
what
that
you doing?
club.
What dates you got?
So it is for next year?
Whatever you got. Oh, it's for next year. It's fine.
Yeah, because when's this come out?
Oh, this will be out this week.
And we might be, because I'm be in Vegas too. I think around the same time you're in Vegas.
We'll come by you in Vegas.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Getting them cold swimming pools.
Oh, y'all can come do something.
Is that okay? Let's see. I'm going to be December 5th and the 6th. I'm going to be at Vermont Comedy Club in Burlington, Vermont with Camille. And then January 9th and the 10th, I'm going to be at the Punchline in Philly.
Joshua's birthday.
Oh, okay, baby. And then I'm going to be on the 17th at Criterion Performing Arts Center hosting a show. And then at the end of January, going to be the 23rd and 24th, I'm going to be at Sports Drinks in New Orleans. Maybe dodging a boy. I don't know. Believe me, I don't think I'm going to see him again. It's fine.
I think I'm out there too. I don't know when though.
So we got to look at everybody. Got to look at each other's dates.
Everybody look at each other because we'll definitely throw through Las Vegas. Maybe we can eat some good food.
Sherri,
I don't get it.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So we should all look at each other's dates. You can go to sherrishepherd.com to find out where she's going to be on her 20-city tour. Of course, Jimmy Kimmel, Vegas. I will be there. What's your website?
DulceSloan.com. DulceSloan.
That's right. And what's yours?
CallieScott.com, but I'm easier to find on all the social medias at Callie Scott.
Look at all the female comedians.
Yeah, Dulce Sloan on all of the Instagrams.
That's right.
And all of the social medias.
Well, Sherri, do you have anything to say to wrap it up? I'm about to pass out.
She's sweet. I know. So I'm getting ready to go back to. I got one more episode of Bon Appetit, Your Majesty. Then I'm about to start Vincenzo. Did you see that one?
See, I didn't want to. I started Vincenzo and I wasn't particularly fond of it. Tell me if you like it, because that little boy, I wasn't feeling. It made no sense to me. Why is this Korean boy being a consigliere for the mob? He don't even speak Italian. There was too many things happening to get to the. I was like, this
weren't ringing. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Vincenzo. It keeps coming up. And then I got Crash Landing on You, and I'm gonna do that all till 4 a.m.
You got to watch Marry My Husband on Amazon Prime.
Okay, Marry My Husband. I'll do that
because I texted you.
Oh, okay. Then I'll do that one after Bon Appetit. And then yeah, I want to go to the movie. I got to go do stand up, and I got to tell y'all next week how I ended up in damn Mount Vernon in the Uber when I was supposed to be at the Cellar.
Oh yeah,
it was
you messed
a mess.
Up.
Just a mess. Girl,
wait,
because Mount Vernon is where Heavy D was from. It's right outside of the city. But here's the thing. It had the same address that the Cellar did, the Village Underground. And when I got in the Uber, I went to sleep because I get in the Uber just to take a nap. So I'm always
Right.
falling asleep. So when I woke
Oh,
up,
you weren't paying attention.
everything was closed up. It was, and I thought, because this is the first time I've been at this, the Cellar has 4 rooms. So I'd never been to the Village Underground room. So I thought, oh, I just got to walk around the block. But everything was dark.
It's around
It
the
was
corner.
all of these dudes hanging out, girl. Woo. It was crazy. But
what happened with that? Did you leave?
I mean,
What
I'm
did you do?
fine. I just knew at that moment I shouldn't be in this situation. And I was trying to think of all the stuff Andre taught us in self-defense, because it was literally 9 o'clock and it was raining hard too. So I had to wait for
But
the
all
Uber
you had
to
to
come
do is
and
just wait. So he made you get out the car?
She didn't know she was.
yeah,
at the
he had
wrong-
another fare. They got other fares. And plus, Dulce, I didn't know that I wasn't at the right place because it was on the same street. Because when I said, "Oh, is this the street?" He goes, "Yes." And when I went into the laundromat,
Let's have
only
to-
a laundromat and a liquor store were open. The gas station was closed.
Oh no,
So
you
when
were
I
definitely
walked
not
in-
in the East Village.
No, and that girl, no, I was not there. I was in Mount Vernon. The girl said, I said, "Where am I at?" She said, "You in the Bronx." She didn't even know where she was. She said, "You in the Bronx." I think she was high. She goes, "You in the Bronx." So I was like, how did I end up in the Bronx? So then I said, "Is there comedy?" And she said, "Yes, down there." So I'm walking and down there never came. It was just dark. And it was these dudes hanging outside the liquor store. So I said, "Excuse me," walked into the liquor store. And then the girl was like, no, she was Jamaican. She said, "You in Mount Vernon." So then I said, "Well, how do I get the train home?" But you had to walk around too many corners. So it was raining. It was like 9 minutes before the Uber got there. So I just waited outside. But there was a lot of people outside that, so I was
I've
scared.
always
That's
been
probably the
intrigued.
first time I've ever been scared about, being by myself. Normally I go everywhere. I jump on the train, everything.
Right.
But this time it was late at night. Everything was locked up. It wasn't a nice neighborhood. And it was a lot of men. And I love men, but not when I'm the only woman.
Not
in
no
this morning.
strangers.
No,
No,
not
Strangers.
not outside the liquor
I was
store.
so
men.
scared. A dude walked next to me and he popped open his umbrella. That was the loudest pop I'd ever heard. And I jumped and went, "Ah!" I scared him more than he scared me. There was a black cat sitting next to me the whole time. I guess God decided to put an angel inside of a black cat. But I made it home fine. And now, sometimes I forget that I got a talk show and I think, oh, I'm just regular. I'm just
Right.
Sherri. But I realize, I got 200 or 300 people who are counting on me not to get COVID, who are counting on me to make it home safe.
Right.
Because
right,
if
right.
I'm not there, I don't have 4 of the co-hosts. And if I'm not there, they put a rerun on and the ratings go down. So it's like they're
Right.
depending
Right.
on me to act like I got some sense. So I'm not going to, and I get sleepy when I get in the Uber. I can't change that. I'm very tired when I get into an Uber. So I'm just going to start calling somebody to go with me. And then I could be in the car, go to sleep, but I'm with somebody I know. And I'm going to do it that
Right.
way, because I got to
I
be
used to fall asleep
safe.
in Uber all the time, and if you don't know you're home, you just hear, "Mom, you're home." You're like, "Okay,
Now,
thank
wake
you so
up,
much,
please,
sir."
ma'am. We're here.
Wake up, ma'am. You're home. You're like, "All right, sir. Thank you so much." And you're not. One had to tap me on my knee. He's like, "I'm so sorry, but he said, I've been saying you're home for a second. You were not."
See, that's when you know you're tired. That's a deep
Oh,
sleep.
I was
Yeah.
done. I've been a Daily Show all day, and then I done I don't know, a couple of spots, and then we were up just having a cocktail, and it was like 3 in the morning, so 4 in the morning, so I was
Yep.
donezo. But yeah, New York is very good for you put in an
Yeah.
address, and if you don't have a zip code right, all
Right.
of a sudden you are clear in a whole other borough. You're not all of a sudden you're in the Bronx. It's either you end up in Brooklyn and the Manhattan. I swear they have the exact same addresses. The number of
Same
times I was supposed to
addresses.
go to Manhattan and then end up
Because
in
I
the
didn't,
Bronx.
and she didn't even
Or
know
in
where she was, telling me there was the Bronx. I found out from the other lady I was in Mount Vernon, which is
That doesn't
off
even make sense.
Mount Vernon's near Westchester.
Right. But that's
So
not, is that New
I
York?
thought that was Connecticut.
Right.
no, we didn't go that far. Was it like next to Westchester, New Rochelle? But the
But
thing
you were
about it is
far enough.
there's parts of Mount Vernon that are, the neighborhood is bad. And that's
The
why
only thing I know about New Rochelle is the musical Ragtime. I know nothing about this area.
It's
After
all
the
out
musical
in the
Ragtime,
suburbs.
listen, it's awful when like a place like New Rochelle is like, that's the hood. And I'm like, how dare they? It's called New Rochelle. How dare this not be a nice area? How dare you do this to me?
Yeah,
It's
this
just
wasn't a
rude.
nice area, but it's good. I made it home, and now I'm just gonna go with somebody at night. And then because I got to work on some stand up, but that's how that was. But anyway, I know everybody's tired. And Callie, it was
You don't
next
have a
time.
car service?
No, she's not
No,
that
because
good.
it's so easy to take an Uber. It's cheaper.
Yeah.
I'm still frugal with the money. Like,
But it's
you
Well,
know,
no,
easy
I
to.
get it.
everybody think because you
Listen,
on TV, you making all of this money.
This is where she's making the mistake.
Well,
She doesn't put her glasses on
Yeah, I didn't have
and
my
put the
glasses.
address in.
Okay.
I did that, girl. I ordered something. When I tell you I got 5 pair of everything, so mad.
But people used to say, like, when I moved to New York, I think I was like 33 or something. And when I started Daily Show, like, the train scared me so bad that the whole time I lived in New York, I was there for like 6 years. I got on the train maybe 5 times. The rest of the time,
Can I tell you how much I love the train? It's hard not I would take, if I could take the train every day, I would. Now, because like, it's so, when I think of when it's raining, from where I got to go to get to the cellar, it's literally $80 there and $80 back.
Yeah, Ubers
it's
in New York
very
are
hard
ridiculous.
to justify taking an Uber when it costs $250 to ride the train.
I hear you, but I can also say that as someone who has an S corp, and I know that all of these Ubers are tax deductible.
Come on now.
That's why I can completely justify not getting on the train in the rain. Ew, the back of your
it's
clothes.
Just quicker sometimes. Like with the Uber, and I'm not arguing with you, because also I have to remember I'm doing, I'm not it's not like I'm sitting here struggling.
And you're not a kid.
You're a celebrity, and then
not a
people
kid.
And the COVID and all the stuff.
Well,
that
there's
you
the
talk
COVID,
about.
but also you're a person of note. And like you said, when you get on TV, people think that you're like you have millions and millions of dollars. And so the last thing you need is somebody on the train going, "Oh, well, that's Sherri Shepherd." For safety, I wouldn't do it. If somebody
it's
was
so
with you,
funny
I would
because
get it.
When I get on the train, I say this all the time. Nobody recognizes me except one Dominican lady, and she'll go, "I know who you are. I know who you are. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing." And that's it. Like, people, here's the thing: they know it's me. They know it's me, but they figure what they say. Like, because I travel, I fly by myself. I have all my suitcases. I go by myself, and I meet my manager in the city that we're supposed to be at, and people recognize me. But what they're thinking in their mind is, that can't possibly be Sherri Shepherd with 3 suitcases moving by herself. They can't possibly be Sherri on the train. By the time they realize, you know what, let me say something, I'm so far gone. When they go, "Sherri, I'm way back there," and I'll wave and I keep it moving. So that's why people don't mess with me, because they go, "That can't be Sherri." And it works in my favor.
Train? No.
On the train.
Yeah,
nobody says nothing to me. And let me tell you something about New York. In New York on the train, don't nobody look up at you, because they worried about getting home to the kids, going to their job. People in New York do not look up from their phone. I could be standing right in front of somebody.
It stressed me out too bad. It one day I was riding the train and I looked up and I was surrounded by 5 men in a way that I did not want to be. And I was like, you know what? I don't know these. I'm gonna get pregnant on this train. I gotta go. I had a skirt on.
Yeah, I done felt a lot of penises on my booty. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie about that, because when it get crowded,
I'm out. That's why in Japan they have women only and children only trains, because men are creepy. Yeah, and people stand too close to you. I've been in the grocery store being like, "Sir, I'm picking fruit. There's no reason I should know you're uncircumcised. Can you back up, please?"
Yeah, you really got to tell people, "Hey, back up, back up."
It does smell.
But also, somebody got sick on the train, and they won't tell someone got sick on the train, and no one said anything because it would have taken the train out of service.
Oh my God!
So people just get. Some girl was sitting right next to her trying to prove a point. I would go, "Hey, you don't have to prove this point. Move." And I just say nothing to her. I was like, "You know what, young lady, prove your point. Let this train jerk and get on your shoes." No. So
I try to show Jeffrey. I try to show Jeffrey how to ride the train. So we keep getting lost, because I can't hear. Does it sound like this? Get on train deep, next stop is good.
Doors closing. No. Why is that clear?
So I try to teach my son how to ride the train.
Train number 9 out of service, which I can in train out of service. The express only. Doors closing. What?
Now you know what I can't do in New York? I cannot ride the bus, because out here in LA, when I was a struggling comic and a struggling actor, I rode the bus at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, midnight. I cannot ride the bus because it's like it triggers. It's triggering. Train, I love it. But the bus, I can't get on the bus.
See, when
Just
I
take me
moved
back.
I was glad when I first moved here that Uber and Lyft got invented, and I was like, "Oh, this is genius!" Because then you'd have to, because sometimes you be going auditions all the time. You have to hold on. We're rambling. This is a girl conversation. I don't want to. We don't want to overrun your pot because both of y'all are very sleepy. So I know we get distracted.
Right. This was an interesting podcast and different. It's a lot of fun. I want to thank Dulce for coming on. What's your name again?
Callie Scott.
And Callie Scott. I said, what's your name? Callie Scott and Dulce Sloan and Sherri. It's been fantastic.
Does Callie have any dates that she wants to promote?
Yeah.
I'm local. If you're in LA, I post about all my shows. So I'm at local shows out here in LA.
And of course, at the club that she took Dulce to, she's there meeting more of the bouncers, the DJ, and the bar.
What club is that?
I want to go to Palm Olive and Dial, where we was at, where she's talking to every man in the place.
Palm oil.
It was almost as if there was
Palm oil.
It's called, what is it? Pineapple and
I think it's called Palm and Pine.
I'm going tonight. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching Two Funny Mamas and listening to Two Funny Mamas.
Callie was fun.
Hit that subscribe. Hit that subscribe.
And go to Dulce's website. Podcast.
Baby.
He's gonna put lower thirds, right? Right. Chris, and bye, Chris. Say bye.
Bye, Chris.
Everybody.
Random white man. See y'all.
I love sending Kym pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So, like I had
Two funny mamas. What's with the grin? Sherri and Kym.